Fabulous stuff there from Gwen Stefani's original band there, going back to 1997. It's approaching 20 past 11 right here on Wednesday's daytime show with Oki White Travel, celebrating over 60 years of making those holiday dreams come true. And making my dreams come true on this Wednesday morning. It is so good to catch up with the lovely Drew Baker. Hello, mate.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm really good, thanks. It's so good to see you.
I know, it's been ages
Far
since
too
we
long.
sat down together.
Well, in this kind of form.
Well, absolutely,
At
yes.
Christmas,
Yeah.
you were in full dame outfit.
You know, that was Nelly. She's gone off now.
Oh,
she's
we
carried
had
on
some
her work.
fun with Nelly. She naughty little minx.
Oh, she was. She wasn't. She wasn't the best behaved. Was our Nelly.
But we really enjoyed having, Nelly around the county, giving away tickets for Big Pembs Panto. I absolutely loved the show. I mean, the feedback was just incredible, wasn't it? I mean, you must be so proud.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it was. We love Panto anyway. I mean, Panto's a staple in most people's Christmas calendar. But last year was just off the scale for us. We were 95% sold out for the majority of our shows, which was just brilliant. I mean, most of our shows were full.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't get tickets. And it was just, the audiences were brilliant, the cast were brilliant. We just had a ball, and that's what it's all about at Christmas. Just loving life.
It's so special. I mean, I remember meeting Michelle Heaton for the first time at the Milford Haven Round Table at Carnival. I mean, she was just so lovely. I mean, she just fell in love with the county and everybody here, didn't she?
I mean, it's so easy to do, isn't it? I mean, to fall in love with this amazing county. But Michelle did, and Ruben, they both literally, they loved it here. They didn't want to go. They've asked to come back. And I'm sure they will be back to visit. And they did have an absolute ball here. And they were brilliant as well. And they met so many people. We're still seeing pictures pop up here and
selfies
there now.
galore.
Oh,
and I mean,
absolutely.
Michelle did a wonderful job of being Woodland Fairy. And I mean, she was just so lovely. And as you say, Ruben, I mean, bearing in mind, a bit of a novice in the game as well, straight off Love Island into the world of Panto, and he was just great, wasn't he?
100%. I mean, what I love is when people like Ruben, Michelle comes from a performance background. She gets it, and then you get people like Ruben who, yes, he did it as a child. He went to stage classes as a child, and has a sister in the West End in Moulin Rouge. But for him, walking out on that stage every day was nerve-wracking because it's not his everyday gig. But he threw himself into it and was just brilliant.
Yeah, you could see the talent in the blood, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Like, you knew it was in the family, and you knew he had this great sort of stage presence, and he just gave it everything.
And everyone loved a Ruben hug.
Oh yeah,
a Ruben hug.
Well,
Every time
he
saw
was
Ruben,
huge.
Absolutely.
His hands used to cover my face.
I remember my family coming to see Panto, and they'd come in a little bit earlier, and they were sat there, and as Ruben arrived, all the cast were getting their hugs, and he just went straight over and started hugging all of them, and they sort of didn't really know what was going on, but he was just wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, it was wonderful. I mean, the children absolutely loved it. My girls thought it was just fabulous, and the feedback has been phenomenal, and that's really rolled into this year already.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, obviously we always announce on our very first show what our next Panto is, and obviously we're doing Aladdin this year. My favourite Panto, I have to say. It's my favourite.
Why is that? What is it?
There's just something... Well, actually, no. There's something very magical about Aladdin. However, it's my favourite dame to play. Widow Twanky is just the best dame to play. She's hilarious. She's naughty. She's wicked. She is just brilliant. There's so much fun. And it sounds really strange because people say to me, but aren't they all the dames the same? But they're really not. Nurse Nellie in Snow White, I mean, she's a nurse, but she's a bit of a sassy nurse, whereas you've got Twanky now, who is a real mother. She's Aladdin and Wishy Washy are her sons, and she's all about a mother working in a laundrette, and she's just so much fun. So that's why Aladdin. But already, as you said about the knock on from last year, we are seeing. I mean, our ticket sales we've added shows this year, and do you know what? I can honestly say right now, we don't have a single show that hasn't sold tickets for this year already. We've actually got sold out shows, which is even more incredible. And our school shows we're almost fully booked. We've got one space left for a school. It's so exciting. And I'm so glad, because Panto, as much as it's great fun, for a lot of people, it's their first and only experience of live theatre. And that's what's really important as well. Certainly young people going to see theatre for the first time, it is the first thing that they see. So it's important that we deliver on what the traditions of Panto are all about.
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's the opening of the gates, isn't it? This is
Absolutely.
the world of theatre.
Yep.
And we were just talking off air as well, how incredible it is now. I feel that, musicals, theatre, it's in such a great place.
Pembrokeshire is thriving, and this is really, it's down to local theatre. We now have some incredible theatre companies across Pembrokeshire who are all delivering amazing work.
The standard is
absolutely
brilliant.
And everybody's striving to sort of constantly deliver that top quality theatre. And I think especially here in somewhere like Pembrokeshire, where it is a long old journey to go and see a pro show. You've got to go to Swansea if you're lucky these days, because the Grand isn't doing as much as they used to do. So it's Cardiff that you're really going to. So actually what we're producing now in Pembrokeshire is brilliant.
And testament, to Vision Arts and the wider community that have been able to harness this talent we've got. I mean, we talk about it all the time. Whether it's musicians or people on stage, it's like we've got so much talent here in Pembrokeshire.
Do you know what? And that's that's across all ages. But now, certainly for me, watching some of these youngsters coming up, some of these adults need to watch what they're doing, because some of the younger talent coming through now is outstanding. It's just sensational.
That's class.
Which I love, and we need to harness that. We need to look after that.
1,000,000% with you there, Drew. Talking about talent, we've got Ruby locked in at the moment. Ruby Panesar, she's quite a talent, isn't she? Great to have you with us. Also, Martin McGowan, hello to Jill Llewellyn. Also, Keris, hello to you. Loads of people watching us live on the socials right now. Have a little comment. Any questions you got for Drew? Do let us know. And talking of upcoming talent and, the new Panto, you can now register and get involved.
Juvenile Ensemble registration is now open. I mean, I love the fact that every year we get to, use some of that local young talent, working alongside professionals like Michelle Heaton and Reuben Collins. I mean, that... If you ask any of last year's cast, the dwarves and the dancers,
they were amazing. I love the dwarves; they were so funny.
They were great.
And do you know what? I had some mum and dads in front of me, and their little ones were there, and it was just, you could see how proud they were, and it was just like, what a moment, sharing a stage with those big names.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's what dreams are made of.
Doing a professional panto, and actually being part of that rehearsal process. The not just the performing, but the discipline that comes behind that as well. The being ready, the getting yourself into costume, getting yourself into makeup, making sure that you're ready. There's so many things that go with it. So we're now taking registrations. We're going to be looking for 30 young people across the county to form 3 groups of 10 to be part of the junior ensemble in Aladdin. We're also going to be putting out that there are 2 roles in Aladdin that we will be looking for from some of the senior children around the county to come in and play those roles. So that's going to be exciting as well.
Brilliant. So Aladdin, it's already announced, and you can see more details on our socials and indeed on yours at Vision Arts and the Boulevard. So exciting stuff. And also you've got a wonderful new partnership with this big Pembs Panto. I mean, we've been so fortunate to support you, since day dot, and it has been incredible seeing the evolution of Vision Arts and the Boulevard Theatre And, rightly so, more, really special partnerships are going to happen over the years.
Absolutely. And do you know what? I mean, huge thanks and love to Pure West Radio, because our partnership has just been so strong from the beginning, and we love it. And it's a big part of our panto now as well, and our panto traditions. But we're also thrilled to now announce that Visit Pembrokeshire have become an official partner of the Big Pembs Panto, and we're it's a real step forward for us to sort of be working alongside the tourism industry as well, because winter tourism is massive, and we can grow that even further, and to have a big panto offering over Christmas. So to work alongside Visit Pembrokeshire, we're so excited for the next few months and to see what happens and everything that we're going to do together. But we're thrilled.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. I mean, the number of shows you've been doing, like you said, during the winter period has been just phenomenal. And now we're coming into summer, and we've got it's really, really exciting. So much going on, and the best of luck with that new partnership. It's going to be so fruitful, and just bringing everyone through the ranks. It's just, I just feel it's a really good, exciting time, isn't it?
It is, and we really wanted to make sure that we were secured into the heart of Christmas, the heart of December, everyone's choice to sort of go and see a panto. I mean, what more would you want to do around Christmas time is go and laugh and have fun and escape for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, and
it is the best escapism. It is so good.
This year you get to escape and help Widow Twanky do her laundry.
Yeah, and get soaked probably, no doubt, in one way, shape, or form.
Would Widow Twanky do anything like that?
Well, especially now there's a laundrette involved.
There might be a leaky
Bubbles
washing machine.
And also, I would expect nothing less. Drew, thanks ever so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure having you on. Keep up the wonderful work with Vision Arts, from your little teeny tots right the way through to the seniors, to bringing in, worldwide stars. We're always eagerly watching and supporting. So keep up the fabulous work, my man.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on.
Absolute pleasure. I think it only feels fitting, really, playing a little bit of Liberty X. Catch you soon, Drew. Lots of love.
Take care.
I'm Michelle Heaton from Liberty X, and you're listening to Pure West Radio.